today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such trouble. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Break on the return.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. An early task. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Tua. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Then he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So here come the Bills with excellent field position to get things started. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team in wins.
Stephon Diggs. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back.
This is unbelievable.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Tagovailoa's pass. Complete to number 85.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be... Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
The pass.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper. 9 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Shaquille Barrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
Nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
To number 41. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the 33-yard line.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Bills first down.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
a shotgun give to Fournette. And he's got some space here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5. First down, Buffalo.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
First down, Bill.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And it's third.
6-0 our score after 1.
It's the end of the first quarter with the score Bills 6, Dolphins nothing.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
For a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Chase Edmonds.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll run. It's Drake. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
The Bills' 1st down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Raekwon McMillan on the tackle.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's able to find Diggs.
The pass.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. They'll drop to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Leonard Fournette. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And the Bills first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
And again, it's Tagovailoa firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A first and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. 2 and a throw again. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tua to Parker there. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First down, Buffalo.
Fournette, a first down carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
they're going to look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And now they'll throw here out of the gun. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from the coaching staff. Maybe the offensive coordinator says, okay, let's do a few of the shorter throws, quick rhythm throws where the ball's out of his hand quickly into a receiver before the defense can react. Maybe not take so many shots downfield just in case. Get your confidence back up, and then later on, you expand the targets again.
Yeah, the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
I love it. I love it.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of...
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's got it. And he's brought down.
Devontae
sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
First down, Buffalo.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
20-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Brinkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
At the 24-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
Tua Tagovailoa sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it second down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Out of the gun now on third down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's now 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, They wound up losing yardage.
It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Bills.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Back to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
The kick is good.
And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time. Got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 7.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And Oliver in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. On 2nd down, Tua. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Dolphins on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's been clear in this matchup.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Third down. And
from the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Tua now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
To number 8.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Oh, man, can't do that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really...
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the lane.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Point conversion is no good.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So the Bills now down by 1. At time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 7.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because Now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11.